Hello and welcome to this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us, however you may be joining us. We appreciate it, as well as welcome in our favorite dietitian with Rouses, April Sins.
Hello, Keith. How are you?
I am very well. I just can't believe that it is time for school again.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But we got to be prepared, right?
That's exactly right. I love these awesome ideas and finding a fun way to get ready and prepared for breakfast for school.
Yes. Everybody always says, breakfast is one of the most important meals. And really, all the meals are important. But breakfast is important, especially for our school kids and also for us before we go to work. Mm-hmm. And that is because we need something for energy. We need something to sustain our energy until we get to that lunch meal. And so it really helps with focus. It helps with energy and also choosing the right thing. So sometimes we might choose something that's just kind of quick and easy, but not really nutritious. We might want to look at what are we taking in. Can we get some protein, some carbs, even some vegetables at breakfast, or maybe even some fruit with that breakfast meal. And it doesn't have to be a big meal. I'm going to show you 3 different options that I have right here. It's not just these 3 options, but these are just some examples. Okay. I'm going to show you the 2 really, really easy ones to just kind of take with you in the car first, and then I'll show you this other one that you can meal prep. The first one is a new product that we have in the Rouses dairy department. It's called Mush. And the reason why it's called Mush is it is oatmeal it's overnight oats. So it's already prepared oatmeal, already in here. And what you can do is you can eat it cold or you can heat it up. A lot of people like to eat overnight oats cold just because it has that nice flavor and it's just really super simple and quick to eat. This already is flavored. You don't have to add anything, and it tastes really delicious. There are different flavors that you can find at Rouses as well, including like blueberry, which is my favorite.
Okay, and it's got good protein, right? It's got good protein.
Yeah, it has everything in it, and it does have a little bit of protein in it, but it's this. And this one right here is called a Perfect Bar. Now, this one right here is a protein bar, and you can find this in the dairy department at Rouses. They are cold bars that you're going to want to keep in the refrigerator. And what I really like them, you could bring them, just take them, for a quick bite on the way, or you could put them in the lunchbox for a snack later, or even have it as like a little dessert type of treat. But it does have some protein in it, and it does just tastes really good. That's all I can say about it.
Yeah.
We gotta have stuff that
sometimes
tastes good.
That's just the bottom line. Yeah.
It's just the bottom line. I like to tell y'all things that taste good. So let me tell you about this other thing that you can meal prep. This is one of my favorite things to do, and it's also one of my favorites. My teenagers love this too. Okay. It is a wrap that you can make ahead of time, and you either put them in the refrigerator or the freezer, whatever's the easiest to extend the shelf life of it. And I have 2 different kinds. One I have for people that really like to have like a meat at breakfast. And the other one is if you like to have more of a plant-based option, you want something a little bit lighter at breakfast. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our wraps from Rouses. Rouses has some different wraps that are private label. This one is a 4-gram net carb if you're looking for lower carb options, but there's also the regular full carb ones if you want those carbs for, say, like your sports activities and things. So it does have fiber in it. That's what lowers that net carb. What I'm going to do is right here on the tortilla, I am going to add some fresh spinach. I love to incorporate vegetables whenever I can. It adds fiber, nutrition, and vitamins and minerals into everything that you put it in. Now, if you want to have one that's more of like for the, you like to have like a heavier breakfast, there's some ground turkey that is Italian flavored, which I think is perfect for that breakfast type of breakfast sausage kind of feel. And you can find it on the shelves at Rouses. It is really convenient, and then you could kind of meal prep and make the whole thing, and then you can make a few of these for the week. The other thing you can do is you can add some eggs in there for the protein. And if you want to just add eggs and no meat, you can do that too. And then the other thing that I love too is to add some of my cheese in there, my Rouses cheese. And you can find lots of different cheese options. And then you wrap this up and you put this in the refrigerator and wrap it with some foil or something like that. In the morning, you make it simple and easy. Take it out of the foil, heat it in the microwave, and then you're ready to go. So you have a really great breakfast. Now, this right here is actually walnuts. So I put some walnuts inside of the food processor or your blender and just pulse it until it becomes sort of ground up. And you can actually use this as a meat. So I have this as a meat option as well, as a protein option, but it's a little bit of a lighter type of breakfast. So I put it right here inside of that tortilla. And then you can either add the eggs if you want, or just have this with the cheese. And then you do the same thing as you did with the other one. And then you heat that up, and it just really makes a really delicious breakfast. You can also add some sauteed peppers to this, which I think would be really delicious. Even some sauteed onions if you like more of like a savory, if you really want a full breakfast with that. And you can really have some really delicious options. So that's, just to recap, 2 really easy options you can grab in the dairy department, and then 1 that you can meal prep. And really, you can make several of these and keep them in the fridge and have them 1 for each morning of the week.
I love it. And all of those can be kind of quick grab and go. Even the one with the meal prep ahead of time, you can do that.
Yep.
Wrap it up, pop it in the oven, or take it cold with you. Great options. And getting everybody ready for back to school, some wonderful back to school breakfast options. We appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Keith.
All right, we'll get back. And that will do it for this segment of Eat Right with Rouses. But don't go anywhere. I got a whole lot more right here on HTV.